อันนี้เรามาต่อลอชในเรื่องของลอชกันมาเดินลอชเซฟทิ้งไว้ตรงนี้
Vernon's waiting inside.
เข้าใจแล้ว
Geralt, we don't have time. Let's get to work.
All right.
All right. Let's deal with this spy.
Listen very carefully. I'm not repeating this. We have two targets. The first is a Kedweni spy, Arnold Malaga. I want him alive. The other is Bernard Laredo, the trading post commander and a traitor to Temeria. We don't let his kind live. Arnold almost never leaves the residence, so we need to strike there. To get inside, we'll use Vess's unusual talents and Bernard's habits.
Stop calling him by his first name. It really rubs me the wrong way.
Whatever you wish. Laredo's house. The first floor contains guest quarters. Geralt had the opportunity to take a look. Regular patrols. Second floor, Laredo's bodyguards' quarters. They think they're the toughest warriors this side of the Yaruga, but really they're lame drowners dressed in colorful gambesons. Third floor, the Lion's Den. Here Laredo stores plundered valuables. It's where he sleeps, shits, and wanks off while staring at the statuette of a she-elf. Only the following are allowed to enter. Arnold Malaga, Laredo's mother, his cousin, and whores.
I'm not sure I still have that frog.
After making his round at the trading post, Laredo always orders two ladies. Vess will act as one of them. The house is a bloody fortress, but Laredo had it enlarged. The Witcher will enter through the extension. Vess will open a window for you. Once in, you'll have to improvise, Geralt, but you'll have the element of surprise. Vess can hold her own, too. Zenon and Rickard will cover you from vantage points. If things get hot, lure those horsens near the windows. I'll be in the courtyard with the rest, ready to enter in the extreme. I repeat, in the extreme. That's all. Any questions? No? Let's get to work.
เล่นแม่งเลยไปพอได้เลย
Vernon's waiting in.
ไม่ใช่ข้างในเว้ยข้างนอกเว้ยไปไม่ใช่เดี๋ยวเปิดประตูหมดธุระพวกเองแล้วเครื่องอาวุธเครื่องซูเปอร์โรเบิร์ตโรเบอร์ตเนเกอร์ปลาคนนี่มีเงินกูกินยาก่อนตรงนี้เลยเนาะเอาฟักใกล้เกินไปเดี๋ยวโอเควอลโล
You're too early. Return after dark.
เอาโอเคดกยาฟรีไปช่างมันครับไหนก็ได้วะโอเคมี่โอโล เมินละมาแล้วกระดกยามาพร้อมละ
Your chariot awaits, fair youth. The good spirits of this tower will guide and protect you.
'Naughty girl, Daddy'll have to punish you. Come on, precious. You'll love it when I mount you. Ah, we're playing hide and seek now. Wait till I find you.
เดี๋ยวไปทางไหนอ่ะ เอ้ยไม่ใช่ทางนี้เหรอ ทางนี้ไปไม่ได้อย่างนี้โดนเห็นแน่มืดจังวะ อ๋อ นี่ไง
You're this new girl's friend?
Where is she?
The commander took her to the tower. Hurry!
How did you know?
She's obviously not one of us. A hooker always knows a hooker. So I guess something was going to happen. Before they took her, she whispered, "Window in the extension." When that bastard went to take a pee, I noticed you climbing over the wall.
How do I get to Laredo?
When he's having it off, he lets no one in. But his mother has keys. You must really love her taking such risks.
Right. Where's the mother?
In the basement, distilling Fistech.
Thanks. Now go. Climb over the wall and run. If a tall man dressed in blue stops you, tell him everything. Tell him his plan was ingeniously simple.
Thank you. If you manage to enter the tower, kill the bastard Witcher. He should die slowly and painfully for all he did to us.
อ๋อ เอ๊ะทางเข้าอยู่ไหน เข้าอยู่ไหน เข้าอยู่ไหน รู้บ้างไหม อ๋ออันใต้เดนใช้ใต้เดนโอเค โอ้ขอหักเอ้ย
Oh. Who the hell are you? What do you want?
The key to the upper quarters. I know you have it.
You want to free the elven girl. Your efforts are in vain. Like an Earthling's prophecy, the seed has been planted and will soon...
Shut up and give me the key.
The key. The key. Where did I put it?
ไอ้เหี้ยกูกดผิดเหรอ ตายโดนยายแก่ที่ไหนไม่รู้ฆ่าตายเอาไอ้เหี้ย
Get him, man!
เอาไอ้เหี้ยเก็บดาบทำไม
To me! Code red!
มาเข้ามาสิมันบั๊กอะไอ้เหี้ยเนี่ยบ้าเลยมาละเปรี้ยงให้เมื่อกี้มือมันลั่นไปโดนคลิกขวาก่อนเลยตายเลยคิดไม่ได้ด้วย
Oh. Who the hell are you? What do you want?
The key to the upper quarters. I know you have it.
You want to free the elven girl. Your efforts are in vain. Like an Earthling's prophecy, the seed has been planted and will soon...
Shut up and give me the key.
The key. The key. Where did I put it?
ไอ้เหี้ยเอาฟิตเทคมาปาหน้ากูโอ้ยเมายาเอาไอ้เหี้ยเอ้ยมันเห็น เช็ดแอปเงินช็อตซอสเงินนี่มีกล่องไอ้นี่อยู่เดี๋ยวอ๋อไม่จริงว่าโอ้ยไอ้เหี้ยเอ้ยแม่งตื่นเลยตื่นหมดเลยว้เชือดหน่อยอ๋อนี่ดัมมี่โถยpower key เกี่ยกล่องพวกนี้มันนอกไม่มีอะไรก็ไม่มีเจ้าของกุญแจกล่องนี้เนี่ยเหมือนจะได้เลิกอีกขี้เกียจมานั่งแดกบ่อยๆว่ะยาเยอะเอาไปเลย
It's a trap! Look out!
You won't leave here alive!
มึงนั่นแหละจะไม่ได้กลับบ้านเก่าการที่ไม่เป็นว้า
Kill the son of a bitch!
ฟันมันไว้
Make him die in pain! What now, Lorido? Quick, untie me. Thanks, Geralt. I heard something behind that door.
เมลดีอาร์เมอร์แชนเก็บให้หมดเดี๋ยวนะตรงนี้มีอะไร
Geralt, we've no time to lose. She needs help. We need to get her out of here.
โอเค
Don't leave me here. Please.
You don't look like a whore elf.
My name is Morrill. What month is it?
This is no time to chat. Can you walk?
I'll not stay here any longer. Even if I must crawl out.
She won't make it through the garden, Geralt. We must lead by the front. Lead the way. We'll be right behind you.
So, what month is it?
Lammas.
Autumn's begun. When they kidnapped me, it was snowing.
And the child's father is...
This child has only a mother. When I realized I was pregnant, I wanted to kill myself.
Don't say that.
I am N. Shay.
เปิดกล่องนี้ไม่ได้
I can't make it. I think I...
Damn! Her water broke. Geralt, change of plans.
But
Back to the tower. I need a clean bed, hot water, and some time. We can't be disturbed. Go get help!
Warning! Intruder in the tower!
มามึงอ๋อนี่อันหนึ่งนะไอ้เหี้ยอย่าบังกูดิพันหลังมัน
Get him, man!
ว้ามึงอยู่คนเดียวแล้วอ้าวว้าไอ้นี่มันกันข้อกูนี่หว่า
Geralt, I see we're in time.
where have you been, Roche?
A little problem along the way.
Ow. ฟันไม่เข้าเลยเนี่ยต้องแพ้สินะ
The Temerian Special Forces, created by Foltest to combat the Scoia'tael after the First War with Nilfgaard. Veterans, professionals, the best of the best. This is the end, Roche. See these emblems? Temerian lilies, that's all I lacked. I've defeated the commanders of all. Now I shall
Finish what you...
I shan't kill you, Roche. We Enshe never kill the last specimens of dying breeds. Live on and remember who defeated you. Remember he can do so again. Vafail, Vernon Roche.
You're making a mistake, Yorveth. I will find you. The Horson ran away, but I'm sure he'll show up again.
Bloody non-humans.
Enough of Yorveth. What's with Laredo and where's Vess?
Laredo's dead. I saved Vess. Barely.
What happened?
Your plan was hardly the most.
A boy, Geralt! A healthy boy!
Whose child is that?
Morals.
Whose?
We found an elf woman Laredo kidnapped almost a year ago. He was the father.
I'd never touch a she-elf.
Enough! We don't have time for that. The ship's waiting.
Why did you do it? Why? Don't touch me!
I hate this town.
Prepare the boat. We sail immediately.
What about the kid?
It's not coming with us. And who in this hellhole will take in a half-breed?
Saharim. Take it to Saharim in Lobendon. And make sure to tell him it's Moral's child.
อ๋อลูกไอ้หานี่นี่เอง อืมอืมเอาอีกอะไม่โหลดอีกอะมันเป็นอะไรวะเนี่ยหืมคัสซีนชอบบั๊กเหรอเอ๊ะทำไมเป็นอย่างนี้ลูกอืม คัสซีนชอบบั๊กอ่ะเอามาเอามา
This
The horseman ran away, but I'm sure he'll show up again.
Bloody non-humans.
Enough of your Veth. What's with Laredo and where's Vess?
Laredo's dead. I saved Vess, barely.
What happened?
Your plan was hardly the most.
A boy, Geralt! A healthy boy!
Whose child is that?
จะกินไม่ได้
Morals.
Whose?
We found an elf woman Laredo kidnapped almost a year ago. He was the father.
I'd never touch a she-elf.
Enough. We don't have time for that. The ship's waiting.
มันคือการกรีดข้อมือเหรอกรีดข้อมือทำไมต้องกรีดลั่นขนาดนั้นวะ
Why did you do it? Why?
Prepare the boat. We sail immediately.
What about the kid?
It's not coming with us. And who in this hellhole will take in a half-breed?
Saharim. Take it to Saharim in Lobenden. And make sure to tell him it's Moral's child.
The assassin had had his day. Very true. He'd kidnapped Triss Marigold. It seemed like Foltest's life had not been enough. It seemed like the killer also wanted the monarch's former advisor. There was no time to think. It was time to act. Grabbing Geralt, I embarked on a voyage upriver, deeper into the Pontar Valley. There, in a region known as Lormark, King Henselt of Kedwen had made camp with his army. King is the key word here, denoting the central figure in my plan to capture the Kingslayer. The special forces of King made the soil lie lightly upon him. Foltest had lost some of their customary enthusiasm, treating us to not one single joke of the how many ways can you skin an elf variety. Which only goes to support my theory that the human mind is capable of producing a finite amount of horror before some manner of reflection springs itself upon it.
It must have been a massacre! Bones everywhere! How in the world did Glevissig harness so much of the power?
Do you always get so excited at the sight of skulls, Death Mold?
Scoff all you want. I speak of magic. The kind of spells that win wars. Thousands incinerated in seconds. Power, destruction, annihilation!
Yes, after which Sabrina Glevissig was burned at the stake. And the Pontar Valley remains within Edern's borders.
Edern is a carcass. Still showing life signs, but the realm's days are numbered. No peasant revolt can change that.
You're wrong, Deathmold. This country lives. I can feel it. Like an old wounded bear covered in scars, hounds all round it, but still strong. Still deadly. This will be a good war.
But sire, the Edernian barons won't dare stand against you. You shall see that shortly. I've prepared everything.
Sire! Long live the king!
Baron Fellat has forever hinted
Long
that he
live
would gladly
Henselt!
change his
Kedwen!
Fellat
Always
is
and
unparalleled
forever!
Scum.
The other nobles are panic-stricken at the very thought of Saskia with her peasants and non-human rebels. They are unprepared to fight and know it very well.
And Demoven's cub? Has he named his price?
Prince Stennis has yet to respond, but Fellet has assured me.
I must see him. Look into his eyes. I'll know what he's made of then.
We most humbly greet His Majesty Henselt, King of Kedwen, heir to the dynasty of the Unicorn, Lord of Ard Carreg, Archduke of Banard, and Vanquisher of Nilfgaard.
Welcome to Edirne.
How much do you want?
Your Majesty surely jests.
I couldn't be more serious. How much for your signatures?
100,000 Novigrad crowns, we thought. To each of us. And the titles of Marquis.
Ooh.
We speak of Upper Edirne. Of coal and silver mines, numerous factories. The sole white marble quarry this side of the Yaruga, and the North's main east-west trade route.
We speak of Lawmark. I advise you to adopt the new nomenclature.
In exchange, we shall swear fealty and acknowledge your Majesty as sovereign of these lands.
You'll receive 50,000 apiece and no additional titles. Also, you'll provide guides and supplies to my army. My men will install themselves in your castles. Your armed men will gather under Sorcerer Deathmold's command, and will set out to quell the peasant rebellion.
Sire, the common folk will hate. They simply won't understand.
Yes, Fellet, they will hate you, but at least this way, you'll live. Comfortably, I might add. Refuse, and die. By my hand, or that of Saskia the Dragon Slayer.
Sire, we accept your conditions.
Deathmold, the scroll.
Sire, there is yet the matter of Prince Stennis and his rights to these lands. So long as he lives, so long as the prince lives, he'll force his claims.
Then kill him, Fellet.
Sire, I'm no warrior.
In that case, shut up and sign. Sire, the Dragon Slayer approaches, white flag in hand. Excellent. Let her pass.
What are you waiting for? Pick up those quills and sign.
Just out of curiosity, what does Upper Edirne sell for these days?
50,000. How much would you have demanded, lass?
King, command your vulture to shut his beak before I thrust his cockerel up his arse and twist so hard he'll crow until noon reverts to morning.
Sire, you must have her restrained.
Oh, will you bully me as well?
Anything to save Edirne, King.
A whore, after all.
Deathmold may not be the bravest soul, but he's right in one respect. Were I to restrain you, there would be no war. You're either very brave, or very stupid.
Will you hear me out, King? Or must we continue our threats and insults?
Tell me what you want.
King, withdraw your army, recognize Upper Edirne's sovereignty and your persecution of non-humans, and give them leave to quit your realm. Do this, and save yourself and your army.
You have balls, woman, but what would I gain? My soldiers would call me a coward. I am Hensel de Vad Carraig. I'll not run from a woman, even if she be a dragon slayer.
I see one other solution. You and I, King, here and now, before these folk and the gods, I challenge you. As in the old days, when the Honourable ruled this world, Upper Eden to the victor.
The lass has gone mad. To challenge a king.
Sire, this is absurd. We shall crush them in battle. They say the lass has slain a dragon. She could be dangerous.
I find you fetching, girl, and I want you alive. I want you and this country.
You'll need to take Vergen first.
Oh no, you, then Vergen, then the whole of Eden. Grab her!
เอ้ยมันไม่เข้าเลยโอ้ยโอ้ยกลิ้งเลยเฮ้ยเฮ้ยโอ้มันฟันเข้าน้อยมากเลยอ้าว
Stop! Stop in the name of Kriv, Freyr and Militale!
Hey, halt!
What's with you, Zivik? Booze made you batty. Don't you recognize me?
I'll be ploughed and damned. Why the hell did you bring him here, Roche?
He's a witcher.
I know who the whoreson is. Ploughing Kingslayer at the gate of a king's camp? Why, he's not even bound.
Easy, lads. The witcher's no murderer, I'll vouch for that. As for kings, well, I desperately need to see yours.
You're in for a wait then, Mr. Special Mission Knight. Don't move, mutant! One of you go get the sergeant, and while you're at it, fetch a solid piece of rope to bind the freak.
Come on, Zivik, no need for that. Where'd you say the king was?
Out in the field somewhere, negotiating. Hey, Kingslayer, drop your weapons, or do I need to pack a bolt up your arse? Don't move! Don't even twitch, mutant! Hands where I can see him! Shoot! Smash the freak!
What the fuck?
นี่เอาตัวรอดจะหมดกูต้องมาเล่นแบบแฮนเซลเนี่ย
These spectres were my soldiers. It's Sabrina's corpse.
And Ernie's are here as well.
My sights
Endure, friends. I must focus enough power for the spell.
โบรกเกอร์มาแล้วเปี้ยงมาให้โอ้โหเปลวเลยแม่งโอ้เดี๋ยวมีเงินเปี้ยงเขาให้โอ้ผักตายแล้วที
Ready! Stay close to me!
What the hell? Where did the sun go?
It's an eclipse. Somebody cast it first. Spectres are only susceptible to
Try to disperse them.
It's Nemesis' curse. She's out to kill me.
Stay close to me, sire. It's not far now.
Let's hope so.
dissipating. We're near its end.
อุ้ยเหี้ยเฮ้ยยอมไปดิ
Deathmold, Sheeler, meet me in my tent. You're to explain what the hell happened there, and how we're to get rid of it.
As you command, Your Majesty.
I'll tolerate no delays on this matter, and summon all my company commanders.
Immediately, Your Majesty.
Corporal, I'd like you to watch the Witcher closely. He just pulled me from a magic hell, so I doubt he wants my head as he took Foltests. But I'll not have him wandering round the camp like some stray dog. Occupy him for a time, then bring him to my tent.
Sire, I must request an audience.
Later. I'll see my mages first, then the Witcher.
Ah, just lovely. And here I'd hoped for a calm little war.
Know where I might wet my throat around here?
Roche, willing to vouch for this overgrown urchin?
He did not kill Foltest or Demavend, if that's what you're asking. You've got my assurance on that.
Good enough for me. Let's go then.
Ow. ไปเลย
Our armorer. Busy as ever with military commissions, but he'll take a private commission from time to time. We don't have all day.
แต่ไม่กูช้อปปิ้งหน่อยเหรอ
Ah, we're here at last. The canteen, the most important place in the camp.
ลอตฟีดแกนบอนนี่อินอารีนารีวอร์ดพอยต์มิชชั่นโอเดอร์ออฟสแควร์คอยต้นไฮตัวเฮดนอน
If you ever get bored, you should find a monster contract or two on the notice board. Yes?
Take me to the king. I've seen enough military camps in my day.
That I cannot, Witcher. I'm to keep an eye on you, the king's orders.
Scared of going against the Saint. The enemy have fed you their propaganda. But what if she's truly an anointed there? Don't worry about it. The Witcher will take care of it.
Here's where the king organizes tournaments. All glamour, ceremony, noses and cocks in the air. Between those, we kill time thrashing about with swords, pikes, chairs, the works. Good stuff, no holds barred. They pay well too if you know who to talk to and who to bet on. Excuse me a moment, Witcher. How did the fight go?
You've a nose for this, Zivik. You won again.
My gold?
You gonna bet on more fights today?
Of course. I'll come by later. Yes?
Take me to the king.
That I cannot.
Really want to babysit me?
You're right. Let's go.
Nah. Failนี่
How's it going, lads?
I can't feel me ploughing feet from all this standing around. Any chance you'll be sending up some replacements?
In an hour. Open up the gate. The king wants to see the Witcher.
Yeah.
Go straight to the royal tent. You can't miss it. I've a few things to take care of.
Godspeed, Zivik.
I'll be near the main gate if you need me. So long.
Ha! A Witcher!
The king must have summoned him to fight the Wraith.
You think?
I'm certain.
Nearly everyone hunts you, yet you live in spite of that. Impressive.
I find it hard to wean myself off life.
As do we all. However, in all my career as an ambassador of His Imperial Majesty, I have never met anyone quite as talented at surviving as you. I took the liberty of checking some rumors about you. I'll say it again. Impressive. Are you seeking employment? I was unaware you fellows hired yourselves out for battle.
My aim here is different.
Really? Perhaps I can be of assistance.
What's the Emperor's envoy doing here? Satisfy my curiosity.
The last unfortunate conflict left the northern kingdoms in pitiful economic condition. His Imperial Majesty desires stability. We wish to offer financial assistance, so I'm visiting those lands hardest hit by the war.
Henselt is coping admirably as far as I can see.
The details of my visit here are reserved for the Emperor and the Kedweni King.
You sure they're that big a secret? I mean, they could be important to me.
I can reveal one thing. The Emperor was very moved to hear the White Wolf had returned. He asked me to investigate the matter personally and submit a report.
Why do I interest him?
He didn't say. His Imperial Majesty keeps his motivations to himself.
I saw you with Foltest before. Now you're with Henselt. No doubt you'll visit the King of Redania next.
I need not go far. Radovid is en route to Lochmuin. Perhaps he has already arrived. We'll meet there.
Lochmuin? An ancient elven city quite a ways away, near the source of the Pontar. Why there?
The mages wish to re-establish their council. They sent out invitations to all the kings.
Foltest was a good king. Shame he ended that way.
I've already conveyed the Emperor's condolences to Constable Natalis. Since we're talking about Temeria and Foltest, apparently the fallen king's advisor, the sorceress Triss Merigold, has disappeared in mysterious circumstances. Rumors abound. Do you know anything about her?
Why do you ask, Excellency?
I heard the two of you are close.
Witchers and sorceresses don't generally share that kind of information.
I understand it's a delicate matter. All right then. Allow me to ask about something else. I mentioned Triss because, I must admit, I am perturbed. Mages are known for their mutual envy and rivalry. I wonder if there's any matter that could unite them.
Perhaps you could be a bit clearer, Excellency.
Then I shall ask directly. Do you know anything about Merigold's involvement with an organization of sorceresses? Assuming, of course, that you are, theoretically, or have been, close.
I'm not sure why the acquaintances of a sorceress would interest a Nilfgaardian ambassador.
Many things interest me. Art, for example. A very interesting statuette was delivered to me today. A peculiar piece. Elusive. Sensuous. It forces one to think. Even a monster slayer might not be indifferent to the beauty entrapped within.
Maybe. But I'm afraid I don't have time to admire art.
Do you have any other queries? I have some
Why are you so interested in this organization of sorcerers?
I wonder about some strange coincidences. I'm told several of them were seen in the vicinity when the assassination attempts occurred.
What's so suspicious about that? Mages have always thronged around monarchs, the source of power and coin.
I'm not accusing anyone. I merely said it may...
Greetings,
ขโมยของพระราชาก่อนขโมยมีแต่กางเกงกับไอ้นี่ไม่เอา
Come in, Witcher. I wish you to feel at ease, as this is an unofficial audience. You helped me in the mist, thus I surmise you do not seek my death. Which leads me to ask what you do seek here, Geralt of Rivia.
Peace and quiet, sire. I need to clear my name. Though I tend not to meddle in politics, this time I believe I have no choice.
You must answer quickly and unequivocally. You must be clear, Witcher. I'm in no mood for excuses hiding behind professional codes and trade secrets. Did you kill Foltest?
No.
Do you know who did?
A witcher named Letho.
Do you know each other?
I don't know. I have amnesia. Letho has suggested he knows something about me. It's possible we met before.
There's an old Kedwenny saying, a bitch will never bite another bitch. 100% accurate where sorceresses are concerned.
To the matter at hand, sire.
De Tanseville claims this Letho is in the area. Is that true?
Yes.
What does he want here? My head?
He's hiding from Yorvith and his Scoia'tael. I don't know his plans.
And you aim to get him?
I do.
Last question. Do you know who had Foltest and Demavend assassinated? Who's behind the Kingslayers?
I don't know, but I'll find out when I find Letho.
My spies have confirmed your words. I suppose I must believe you. Now to the other matter. The mist, the wraiths, all that magic shit holding up my campaign. My mages, as usual, have proved useless. They blather on about higher magic, delayed curses and other hogwash, but nothing comes of it. This matter must be settled with a sword. A witcher's sword. Will you manage this task?
I'm willing to try.
Excellent. Lift the curse, and you'll learn the meaning of royal generosity. And even should you fail to catch this Letho, I shall help you clear your name. Consider Deathmold at your disposal. He'll give you all the necessary information. Also, you are free to move about the camp and its environs from now on. Now, leave me alone.
The curse was cast 3 years ago. Any sign it's been active in the interim?
Is that important?
Sire, we're not talking about a fortune told in a tent on market day, nor about some curse cast by a novice mage. This curse caused a solar eclipse and summoned hordes of specters. We're dealing with a complex spell that operates at several levels. Uncommon knowledge and skill were required to cast it. Lifting it will be even more difficult. If I'm going to deal with it, I need you to cooperate.
Ah, the plague. So be it.
As we forged our way through the fog, you claimed it was Glevisig's curse.
Sabrina Glevisig's. She was a sorceress, my former advisor. I ordered her bound to a wagon wheel and burned alive. While dying, she cursed me and my lineage. That was 3 years ago.
Sire, do you remember the curse itself? What exactly did Sabrina say?
All she said at the time has been fulfilled to some degree. A star adorned with a bloody braid will cut across the heavens. Square coins from maritime depths will beguile the hearts of fools.
Coins?
Deathmold found a few such coins among soldiers accused of treason.
What did you condemn Sabrina for, sire?
1 year after the Peace of Sintra, I fought Demerven for Lormark. General Vandegrift commanded a part of my force. He forded the Pontar and joined battle on this field. It raged until evening, when Sabrina Glevisig decided to take matters into her own hands. Fireballs rained down onto the battlefield. 3,000 men turned to bloody, charred meat scraps. The fire consumed Kedwenis and Adernians alike. Knights boiled alive in their armor. Mad beasts howling with pain. War is for the honorable. When the likes of Glevisig enter the fray, it turns into hell.
What drove Sabrina to attack her own army? Any specific reason?
I've heard none, not even speculation. She was my advisor, a member of the Council of Mages. For years I was forced to tolerate her excesses, schemes, court scandals.
Was she loyal?
Ha! Only to herself.
Mm-hmm.
Witcher, a word, if you will.
Hello, mother pickers.
Oi!
Spoiled my... What?
มันติดไอ้เหี้ยอุบาทชิบหาย
Hello, mother pickers.
I'd assumed that after killing the Kayran, the Pontar Valley would hold no further in.
You know nothing about me, Witcher. I'm here because 2 northern monarchs were murdered. It's quite probable Henselt is next on the list. We don't need another country descending into chaos. King Henselt cannot die.
Foltest's killer forced Triss to teleport him to Vergen. They're somewhere nearby.
That nosy little meddler, Triss, used my megascope to accomplish that. But I suppose I should be grateful. After all, I might have been the Kingslayer's victim. Even if Triss is in Vergen, I cannot locate her. This damn fog prevents any kind of magical probing.
A sorceress like you must know bundles about paranormal phenomena.
Any mage's knowledge has little to do...
The Wild Hunts know.
Indeed, the phenomenon...
I want to know everything about...
You're out of luck. I've never concerned...
Know how to remove a tattoo?
No problem. I'd need...
I'll be back. It's pretty obvious you and Death Mold don't exactly get a...
Death Mold is an overgrown baby. A fine match for King Henselt. The problem is that he's as jealous as he is childish. He claims I wish to steal his position at the Kedweni court. Nothing could be more...
ผมทำสคริปต์ว่ามันจะหายไหมเนี่ยโอ้ยไอ้เหี้ยมึงยังติดอยู่อีกไม่ใช่ถอยออกไป
Spoiled my day. Bloody hell.
เอ้ยไม่ใช่ทางนั้นไอ้บ้าเอ้ยไอ้แก่เอ้ยมึงติดอย่างนี้แล้วกูจะออกไปโอ้เย็ดเป็ดกูนึกว่าจะไปไม่ได้แบบโง่ๆฮะ
You have no idea how delighted I am to work in tandem with you.
True, I have no idea.
Better times approach, Geralt, you shall see. I trust you're not bothered if I refer to you by name.
Not at all.
Wonderful, I feel we shall become great friends.
That remains to be seen.
Shake my hand, Geralt, to mark the beginning of our friendship. Don't worry, I've no...
I'm not looking for new friends, Death Mold. Let's get to work.
I see. As you seem to be the hero, how might I help you, White Wolf?
Have you dealt with curses before?
I've cast a few in my time. One victim sprouted donkey's ears and a tail, another's house burned down. Nothing too serious.
Shame. Have you removed curses, lifted spells?
Never had the chance. But I mastered the theory involved. Best in my class at the Magic Academy.
They don't teach you about curses like this one at Banord.
Glevis's curse is a 4th level blood spell. It's also known as the Archmistress's curse. A misnomer, for they've been cast by generally crazed mages or priests, not necessarily women.
You've done your homework. Explain this blood curse to me.
An ordinary blood curse is a trivial thing. You let a little of your own blood, best done at midnight surrounded by lit candles.
Sabrina had a whole pyre around her. Tell me about Glevis's curse.
Read about it for yourself. I have all the necessary literature. In fact, you only need the Great Encyclopedia of Curses, Spells and Prophecies, and a volume compiled by Tessard de Vries and Margarita Loantil, Masters of Magic on Curses Selected Writings.
I'm not going to waste my time reading. Tell me the important bits.
Oh, you need to be ashamed, Geralt. In these times, few get the opportunity to learn the arts of reading and writing. Illiteracy is...
I can read, mage. Time's a-wasting. Are you gonna start helping me?
The effects and phenomena generated by a 4th level blood curse require an immense amount of the power. The eclipse, the death of a dynasty, the battle of spectres. No sorcerer, no living being can summon such levels of energy. It's quite simply impossible.
But some clever mages discovered how to make possible the impossible. Since then, the world has lived in fear of your curses. Genius. What did you discover?
A prophecy that initiates a blood curse is simply a spell that binds the power. It should be cast at a site possessing the appropriate accumulation characteristics. A battlefield is perfect. Blood-soaked ground, defined boundaries, a symbolic dimension. When the caster utters the words of the prophecy, the curse begins to accumulate the power. For the last 3 years, day after day, month after month, the initiating curse has been gathering the power, drawing it from the elements of fire, earth, air, and water. The energy thus accumulated could move the stars. Enter the activator, one of the prophesied events possessing its own symbolic dimension. It releases the accumulated energy for use by the curse proper. Ordinarily, the curse cannot utilize all the built-up power, which must be released in some way, so one gets side effects, like solar eclipses.
Are you sure Sabrina cast the curse?
Positively. Curses of this kind are cast rarely. There have only been 6 confirmed cases.
How many confirmed cases of their being lifted?
One. By a team of mages led by Archmistress Francesca Finderbear, whence came the curse's other appellation. In any case, Sabrina Glevisig was part of that team.
Small world, and one that just got a little uglier. That's not all. The curse that Francesca and Sabrina dealt with was meant to end the lives of the last of the Tyson dynasty, the rulers of Kovu. It was cast by Scarlet Rodalega, a very talented but completely mad man. A prophecy and an activator were also involved. I see. Sabrina just stole her curse from this Rodalega. Precisely. Beside which the king himself and a company of armed men witnessed her casting it. We've got our comet and murder. What about the coins? We have those as well. Not enough for you. No. Why do I get the feeling I've stumbled on some shameful secret? State secret. If you don't tell me, your head of state may soon lose his head. There's a plot afoot within the military. Those involved share a symbol, a square coin adorned with a fish. Let's do this. I shall in no way hinder your investigation, and you will reveal to me anything you learn. Should I happen upon anything related to the curse? You'll let me know. So be it. Did you notice that not all the specters were aggressive? Most would disappear when we neared them. I think the curse's power corrupts the ghosts of those who died in the battle, turning them into Draugrs. Draugrs? Is that some professional name you witches have for specters? They're demons, Deathmold. Draugrs are demons of war that arise on battlefields where the fighting was vicious and the slaughter particularly bloody. They are hatred and bloodlust in condensed form. The name matters little. Do you know how to rid us of these Draugrs? A silver sword's enough to send them to their rest. But as long as the curse remains active, new ones will appear. The soldiers' ghosts are the key. If we could reverse the tide of the battle... Don't delay. Grab your sword and start reversing. I'll need some symbols of war that belonged to the soldiers who perished here. Artifacts symbolizing hatred, death, courage, and faith. They have to be magically active and linked to those who died. Without them, I won't be able to summon the ghosts. Well, I've no idea how to find them. Apart from which I know little about war symbolism. I'll deal with the artifacts. I have another job for you. Why is Henselt still breathing? He killed the priest. Why didn't he burst like a ripe tomato under a dwarf's heel? Perhaps Glevissig wishes Henselt to wait for imminent death. I don't think so. I know a few sorceresses. They're mean, true, but they also want results. Sabrina cast the curse while roasting at the stake. Not the most comfortable circumstances. I suspect she botched something. Are you suggesting Henselt may be safe? I'm suggesting he could be saved, provided we cut him off from the heart of the curse, the Battle of Spectres. It's the weakest link. How could we do that? I don't know yet, but I suspect I could summon Sabrina's ghost and force her to free Henselt. First, I need to learn the circumstances of her death. If I'm not mistaken, you need blood to cast a... Precisely, unachievable... Sabrina was bound to a wagon wheel. Where did she get enough blood? She put a spell on a soldier who gave her a coup de grace. It was easy, the minds of some soldiers are so uncomplicated. Sabrina needed one of them to strike her, shorten her suffering, but complete the curse. However, this is where she erred. That whore performed miracles, gathered the power, got the prophecy and activator right, but fell flat on her face on the simplest thing at the end. Don't get so excited. She chose a fool, a bungler. I heard he thrust 5 times with his spear, yet the witch's soul would not quit her corpse. There was no one guarding the pyre? It was one of the guards the sorceress chose for the task. His comrades were irate. He spoiled the show for them. The king was no longer anywhere near. In any case, blood flowed and the curse took root. Yes, but the harlot got her due. You're gonna help me, Deathmold. Of course, as the king ordered. Listen up. You'll do the paperwork. I get the feeling you like it. I'll need a number of protective runes to summon Sabrina's ghost. They need to detain the sorceress's ghost and anything else that enters this world with it. Find something for me in your library. The runes need to be easy to produce. I haven't seen any artists around here. Apart from that, the Draugrs are likely to begin their forays in search of Henselt. When they leave the battlefield, they'll grow weaker. Your men should be able to handle them. Just equip them with silver-plated weapons. Henselt could also use something silver to defend himself. Over the entrance to his tent, hang a wreath of cinquefoil and fool's parsley. Inside, a fire fueled by juniper branches must burn at all times. Where will I get so much silver? Melt down your collection of pots for all I care. Just get it. Those aren't pots, they're silver vases of Nazaya. Last of all, give Henselt an instructional talk. Explain that I'll need him. And what will you be doing? Drinking ale and fondling the camp women? There's that, yes. Though I'll also prepare to summon Sabrina's ghost and figure out what I need to send the fighting specters back to the afterlife. I'll drop by and give you more work as I learn about this curse.
How did you divine that you might recover your memory by lifting the curse?
I don't like people poking around in my life.
Learning about others is my job. I must know...
My past has nothing to do with Henselt.
You don't know that. Do you know why I have no friends, Witcher? Because sooner or later I learn all their secrets, which is followed by interrogations, torture, executions.
Just leave my past alone.
Uh-huh. ไหนมีอะไรให้กูหรือบ้าง
Aye.
The whole camp's gone berserk looking for the coin.
200สิ
Scavenging around the terrace like idiots. Where are these coins from if there wasn't a single one?
ซอสแมว
We'll have to sit it out like hens on their eggs until this mist lifts.
It won't just disappear. They say only a spell will lift it. Here, boy. I'm done with this course of blade. Here, boys.
Surprise! They have a hand in every
เริ่มหอนละ
You know me, I'm not prejudiced. I don't get it. What's wrong with those non-humans?
Ah, they're alien races. We'll never understand them.
มันร้องเพลงเฮียอะไรกันวะ problem
Leave me be, father. Leave you be? Your life's at stake. Why, your mother would have my head if anything happens to you. No, this is about my honor. And ply what mother does to you, I'll practice. I must prepare.
Damn it. This is a brothel, not a...
Mind if I join you?
Think I've the right to stop you from taking a free...
No right, but you might not want company while you drink.
And why might you want to drink with me?
I prefer to drink in good company.
Doesn't ring true. You don't even know me.
That's true, but I know a good man when I see him. So?
Do what you will. Everyone does what they want. My son, for instance, has decided to die. He's decided to duel Lieutenant Avid, known as the Butcher of Cidaris. All in all, that makes him a dead man.
Lieutenant Avid.
A killer.
Plenty of those in the army.
No, killing enemies is not the same as slaughtering your own countrymen. The butcher likes the latter, and he's good at it. The best.
They're going to duel to the death?
Are you that ignorant? We've been sitting here for weeks. Nothing is happening, and hence they'll do like that, so he's organised some diverse...
You mean tournament?
Nothing like tournaments, more like murders. Mock battles without the mocking. The jailers really leave the arena on their own 2 feet. When our unit learned that 6th Company was putting forward the butcher of Sidorus, there were no volunteers, so we drew straws and it fell to Sven.
He can't back out.
He can, but he won't. I've pleaded, I've begged, but my son's a stubborn one. The pup's got honour. But what good's honour to him?
What if I helped you?
What kind of question is that?
Could I count on you in return?
Save my son, and there wouldn't be a thing I wouldn't do to aid you.
I take that as your vow. Where's Sven?
Training in front of the canteen, near the mercenary's tent. You'll know him when you see him. Why did he turn out like his mum?
Relics, artifacts, trinkets, and talismans. Hallowed and high...
I'm interested in objects that belong to the soldiers who perished in the battle 3 years ago. Not any old things. They have to be magically active. I know how to check.
That's not my speciality, Witcher. I deal in relics.
Got anything in?
Ash from the... whatever your heart...
มีอะไรเป็นพิเศษโอ้
Are you moved? Then spare an oren for it.
Having an oren and not having an oren makes 2 oren.
Cheapskate. Are you moved? Then
อะไรวะมันอยากได้ที่อะไร
Having an oren and not cheap.
อะไร
Are you moved? Then
มึงมาขอตังค์ชาวบ้านเขาแล้วมึงยังจะกวนตีนอีกเหรอ
Good luck.
Thank you. Please accept this booklet, which will teach you how to live a worthy life.
Go to the slaughter like a pig for a feast.
อะไรอ่ะหรือที่อะไรไม่มีประโยชน์เลย
Why didn't they turn out like his mum? Must my devilish blood course so quickly through his veins?
Relics are...
Where did you get these things?
Trying to compete. It's too good a business.
Do you believe in the power of your merchandise?
You mean the relics? Others believe in them. They'll believe in anything that... if...
So long.
Why did he have to be like me? Stubborn imbecile.
Yeah!
Are you Sven?
Who's asking?
Somebody who just might save your ass.
Pass off!
I promised your father I'd help you.
Then go back and ask his pardon for tricking him.
Will you feel better when they kill you?
He'll certainly feel worse if I cower out.
I'm the last one who'd ask you to do that.
What will you do? Summon the butcher and send him out on an urgent mission to deflower the Virgin of Edirn?
No, we'll fight as a pair against Latond and his second. Your honor will remain untouched, like a 12-year-old nun's petal.
Why do you wish to help me?
I told you. Your father asked me.
And you courteously agreed. Is that so?
Yes.
You lie.
What difference does it make, really?
They've hired a witcher.
I am Myron.
Geralt.
Geralt.
I want to...
Got a
prescription.
I jest. We have supply shortages, so I can only sell you certain...
กรีนโมก
Godspeed.
Good luck.
Going to the slaughter like a pig for a feast. Not again. Are you then?
Having an sheep.
Going to the slaughter like a pig for a feast.
Relic.
So long.
ไม่มีที่เก็บของเหรอ
Dice. Who else played? There's maybe some.
อ๋อ
Take care.
What? You're a little tense.
Tense. That's a good one.
A sapper?
Not that kind of sapper. I build field fortifications and war machines.
Got any spare parts from those war machines? The decommissioned ones, of course. I need some to make monster traps.
Sure.
อ๋อ มันไม่มีที่เก็บของให้กูเหรอที่เนี่ย
They've killed Demavent and Foltest.
I'm looking for Leton David, the butcher of...
What do you seek?
I want to try my luck.
Strange. Most shit themselves at the sight of my sword.
They say you're equal to a witcher in a fight.
They lie. I'm better.
We'll see.
You'll need to wait. I've a fight lined up already.
We could always duel in pairs. I look around and I see the cream of Kedweni knights. Someone's bound to agree.
I am Edwin Lysam, known also as the Petal. If Letond will have me, I'll gladly stand at his side.
Why do they call you the Petal? I've no need for one who ploughs maidens simply for the pleasure of deflaring them.
You offend me greatly, Letond. I owe the moniker to the fact that I place flower petals in the mouths of the foes I defeat.
I'll be glad to see anything stuffed in the Witcher's mouth. So be it.
Hush! That's allowed. Pencil can be touchy. You'd best keep quiet about that. Aunt? Has he agreed?
Yes.
Some whoreson.
Unique among them. Ready?
Uh-huh.
Give me a minute.
Ready?
Let's go get him.
ไหน
Most gracious king, noble lords, men-at-arms, shortly in the arena you shall witness the famed Leton David, known also as the Butcher of Sidoris, at whose side shall stand the Honourable Edwin the Petal Lysam.
ไอ้เหี้ยชักมาดาบสิ
Opposing them are Sven of somewhere and Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Sven of somewhere.
May the gods favor the better men. Begin.
ดาบได้ยังโอ้โคตรแรงเลยไอ้เหี้ยโคตรแรงเลยอะ ต้องไปอัพเกียร์มาก่อนถึงสู้มันไหวมั้งอย่างเงี้ยเฉือนปุ๊บปุ๊บปุ๊บปุ๊บหลับเลย
Most gracious king,
Noble lords, men-at-arms! Shortly in the arena you shall witness the famed Letond Abbot, known also as the Butcher of Sidoris, at whose side shall stand the Honourable Edwin the Petal Lysam. Opposing them are Sven of somewhere and Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. May the gods favor the better men. Begin!
โอ้ยเฮียโคตรแรงเลยโอ้ไอ้เหี้ยนั่นโหดจริงไอ้เหี้ย
Glory to the vanquished!
ตะเวนมันฟันโคตรแรงเลยวะ
Prize in the contest was a noble title. Our gracious and merciful ruler, King Henselt, shall generously bestow this upon the young Sven. Heralds will announce these subsequent duels. Long live King Henselt! Long live Kedwin!
Thank you. You salvaged my honor.
He salvaged that foolish head of yours.
I'm a knight now. The king himself will do the honors.
You were born in a pigsty when the labour came to your mother 18 springs ago. Nothing will change that. Witcher, I said you could demand what you will, and my word's no worse than a noble's.
You demanded payment for helping me?
Everything has its price.
What is it you wish?
Information on those who carry square coins.
Father!
Silence! Why do you need to know?
I just need to know what this is all about.
It's a long story.
I've got time.
It started before the victory at Brenna, when we split Edirn between ourselves and Nilfgaard. We were shamed throughout the north.
What's that got to do with the coins?
Everyone wanted to thrash the Black Ones, not play brother to them. A group of officers hatched a plot. The coins there mark. I don't know who gathered the first group of plotters, but the seeds of the scheme fell on fertile soil and sprouted quickly. Then came Brenna, and it all died down. The plotters themselves lost direction, though it seems they resurfaced recently.
Is Henselt dealing with Nilfgaard again?
Who knows? But he's welcomed that shriveled old brat here and spends time in discussions with him. That plot, well, the lads just want to prevent the Black Ones from meddling in our affairs. Not more.
You know a lot. You got a coin?
I'm old, and know that he who gains power loses his heart. I'm past the age of taking the crown off one head and placing it on another. But my son still believes a monarch can be just. Why must you know if I've a coin?
I can't say.
And neither can you, father.
An old soldier's word is no handful of hay with which to wipe your arse.
I'll have naught to do with this.
Go to Madame Carr's brothel and ask for Whistling Wendy. The madam will take you to her tent and leave you alone. Wendy will ask what you wish. Tell her you want her smile to open the gates of paradise. Are we even?
Yeah.
And beware of Vincent Trott. He may be hiding with the conspirators. Dangerous man, that one.
Deathmole's looking for him. And if he finds him, we may all end up tasting the executioner's axe. That scoundrel falls into the sorcerer's hands. He'll give us all up to save his own skin.
I'll be careful.
Trot wears a magic suit of armor. He could prove a difficult foe, even for you.
Witcher.
What?
The king is impressed with your skills. He's called on me to organize a tournament.
If this goes on, his entire army will be slaughtered before he moves against Edirn.
This time it'll be a tourney of knights. None of that slaughter for the riffraff to enjoy. The king will reward the winners handsomely. If you're interested, find me by the arena.
What else am I to do? This strike me crazy.
Here, boy. Scared of going against me. How did you wind up here? Get a hold of yourself, soldier.
เดี๋ยวนะมันไม่มีโรงเตรียมให้ในนี้ไงวะไม่มีที่เก็บของให้เหรอที่นี่คือแคทวินแคมป์อุ้ยไปข้างนอกโอเคข้างนอกนะ
Yeah? Yeah. Great. I want to see the best equipment you have. I've got the coin. The army stands to gain, not lose by me.
I should think so. So?
23 28ดิวซอสแอคเรดสี่แม่งกลับในอีกเลสเซอร์ขายให้หมดแต่พวกนี้ขายไปตักแม่งไม่ใช้หรอกปาระเบิดร้องไห้กว่า
So?
เสื้อเกราะมีไหม13เลเทอร์12เมื่อ14ไม่มี อะไรเลยก่อนเลยไปดูอีก2 คนก่อนดิมีอะไรขายบ้างอันนี้ไม่มีอะไรขาย
Relic.
Got anything?
What?
นี่ก็ไม่มีอะไรขาย เดี๋ยวไปลบรอยสักก่อนเด้
No talking to the prisoner.
We'll have to sit it out like hens on their eggs until this mist lifts. It won't just this.
ชีล่าอยู่ไหนวะชีล่าล่ะ
Spoiled my day.
We need to talk.
What? Good morning, White Wolf. You take
some other time. See you.
เซฟก่อนดิเฮ้ยทำไมเซฟไม่ได้อ่ะเซฟได้ละ
The plotters.
I knew I could come.
Is that enough for you then?
One can tell a real man, not by how he begins, but...
What else do you want?
I shall give you 4 of my men who will be near at hand and provide backup if something goes awry. They'll stay out of sight until summoned. Bring me one of the plotters alive. I have many questions. I must know...
ไอ้นี่จับได้ไอ้นู่นจะมีปัญหาโอเคงั้นเราไม่บอกไอ้นี่ดีกว่าจัดการกันเอง
We'll have to sit it out like hens on their eggs until this mist lifts.
ชีล่าลบรอยสักให้หน่อยอะก็มีครบแล้วนี่เดี๋ยวนะวุ๊บอโลกรีนมอสเดี๋ยวนะลบรอยสักให้ไม่ได้หนูวุ๊บอโลก็อยู่นี่ไงกรีนมอสก็อยู่นี่ไม่ใช่วุ๊บอโลเหรอได้ว่ามันบอกว่าวัวโลนี่วัวอโลลิฟถูกแล้วไงไวท์เพเทิล
Know how to room.
No problem.
I've got the nest.
Let's...
I think you changed my...
It's your choice.
Know how to remove...
No problem. I'd need some green mold.
I've got the nest.
Let's get to it then. Though it seems strange to want to erase a work of art.
Just get rid of it.
คอสะอาดแล้ว
The whole camp's gone berserk looking for the coin. Grown lad.
Tournament. Away and so. Butcher.
Audrey, where are you? What do you want?
I heard heard you calling out for Audrin.
What of it?
Just curious. Half the camp's looking for him.
Well, he's gone and got lost. But Audrin's a good man. He can drink 6 noggins of liquor, one after the other.
Wouldn't mind buying him a pint. What does he look like?
Ordinary, like any soldier, except he staggers a lot. Audrin, where are you? Audrin, where are...
What is it?
I heard the Nilfgaardian force is going to support you.
Oh, yeah? The Nilfgaardians yap a lot. Demand even more. But when it comes to fighting...
Audrin, where are you?
I've had about enough. I'm done with this cursed place.
What is it with...
Can I speak freely?
If you want to be sly, best you step away.
I'm looking for someone with a square coin.
Why's that?
I can only tell...
You got one?
No.
Then don't ask. For...
As long as the chaos...
ไอ้เจ้า
Bit
เทอร์เมน
scared of going against the saint.
The enemy have fed you their propaganda.
ออกไปข้างนอกก่อน
Oi, Witcher! Out in these wastelands hunting monsters? Well, if you see 2 of my men, tell them I'll rip them both brand new assholes if they miss muster.
What are they doing there?
It's a common malady. A day don't go by that some dimwit don't sneak out of the camp to go to the gullies.
We'll see if I come across anyone.
Luck be with you. You're a good fellow. Ah, find them and you'll see Corporal Zivik knows how to be grateful.
Not another fucking stove.
น่าจะเจอเป็นศพแล้วแหละ
Life can be really
I want to stock up on...
Seek and ye shall find.
He was a shepherd, had experience in seeking...
You know the good book?
Any discount on account?
No.
ไม่ลดราคาเว้ย
The prophet Lebioda encourages the giving of discounts.
I don't recall that verse.
Oral tradition. And if your neighbor offers you a basket of apples for a ram, say you shall take but half a basket, for 10 more neighbors will come. And 5 of them will offer you 2 baskets of apples for the ram so many covet.
An endless source of wisdom. Browse and choose.
แล้วได้ลดราคาไหมอ่ะ ไม่มีเฮียอะไรเลยโถ่เอ้ย
I fought the Nilfgaardians a few years.
Greetings.
Welcome an opportunity.
They say you run a traveling pawn shop. Nobody mentioned you speak in...
Wilf.
Ah, you're doing this on a bet.
Lost time is never again.
What happens if you lose the bet?
Crows do not pick.
Good luck anyway.
Fortune is easily found.
I wish you persistence then. Can I see your goods? I'm mainly interested.
Better do it.
โอ้ยไม่มีดาบให้ซื้อแบบง่ายๆแบบ
What's it to us?
We should have our say. Take an interest in things.
อ๋อนี่ไงวิจิเลียนเมอร์แชนจิกซิลเวอร์ลูก30 34 29 33โอเคซื้อแม่งทั้ง2อันเลย อะไรไม่มีดาบไว้ก่อนก็แล้วเอ้ยที่อาวุธมาก่อน14บานอาร์ตนี่มันเท่าไหร่วะ16ไม่เท่าไหร่เลยหายไปโอเคอ๋อใช้สโตนหน่อยนี่อาร์เมอร์3 Vitality 50เรก้า
Better to ask.
ขายทิ้งให้หมด
What's so strange about that? Other lands have slizzards, drowners.
Well, Witcher. How can I help?
I wanted to talk.
We're no strangers to the art of conversation, but it'll cost.
Sounds all.
Ask away. What would you like to...
Anything? Not.
เคยฟังแล้ว
Well, how...
I'll come back.
Well, how...
I want.
We're...
I'm not gonna.
Well, how can...
เดี๋ยวนะมันต้องทำอะไรมาดามนะ Can you get Whistling Wendy Whistling Wendy อ๋อ
I'm looking.
But you'll need to... Well, these are my girls. Choose, white-haired one.
Whistling Wendy
I've heard good things about Whistling Wendy.
At your service. My prettiest girl, 'tis true. Fool soldiers gave her that stupid... Tidy yourself, Wendy. Witcher on the way. Come on in.
The Ripper is afoot! What do you desire?
I want your smile to part the gates of paradise.
Come with me.
ไปทางไหนโอเคขอบใจหนูลงเลยนะ
Vincent Trott, you're a little elusive.
Here alone. Not wise, Witcher.
We'll see about that.
I'm wearing Selkirk's armor, you know. Pretty much renders me invincible in a duel.
I didn't know you had Selkirk's armor. I guess that changes things.
If you think we're willing to let you go, or that you can escape through magic trickery of some sort.
Relax. I'm not going anywhere. Give me the chainmail and I'll forget everything. Whistling Wendy, your plot. I know about the coins.
You're Death Mole's hound. I don't trust you.
You don't need to. I just need the chainmail. Not interested in anything else.
I'm to remove it?
And hand it over.
Then you'll be on your way.
And all will be well.
Doesn't sound like my kind of story. How's this instead? I'll kill you, take your swords and gold, and the gods will rain good fortune upon me for ridding them of a filthy mutant. Die.
Spy! Hey. Wow.
Eat shit and die!
Ma.
Eat shit!
Ôi, ấy á. Wow. Như này. เกือบตายเหล็กอาร์เมอร์ออกเนมเฮด
Dandelion.
มีอะไรในนี้เสียงอะไรคำรามอยู่สักพักหนึ่งแล้ววะประตูนั้นเปิดไม่ได้อะ